If you're over 60 and feel like your legs aren't as strong or stable as they used to be, then this may be the most important video you watch all year. I want you to imagine something simple and familiar with me. You're walking up the stairs to your bedroom, and midway through, your legs begin to burn. Your knees feel shaky. You grip the railing just a little tighter than before. Sound familiar? This isn't just aging. There's a medical explanation and good news. There's also a medical solution. Understanding why legs weaken after 60. Doctors call it age-related muscle loss or sarcopenia. After age 60, the average adult loses 2 to 3% of leg muscle mass per year if they're not actively strengthening their legs. This process affects your ability to climb stairs, rise from chairs, stand for long periods, and maintain balance. A well-known long-term study published in the Journal of Gerontology tracked nearly 2,000 adults over 60 for 5 years. The results were clear. Those who showed significant decline in leg strength were far more likely to develop mobility issues later. Reduced leg strength directly correlated with increased dependence on walkers, canes, and assistants. But here's the encouraging part: muscle decline is not irreversible. Clinical exercise research repeatedly shows that targeted lower body training can restore 30 to 40% of lost strength within just 12 weeks. And you don't need a gym, machines, or expensive equipment. You only need your body weight, a stable surface, and consistency. Today, I'll share 3 doctor-recommended movements that physical therapists, orthopedic specialists, and geriatric clinicians prescribe to improve leg strength, balance, and mobility in adults over 60. These movements are safe, low impact, joint friendly, and clinically validated. Before we begin, tell us in the comments, how old are you and which country are you watching from? We read every single comment. Let's begin. Movement number 3: wall sits, isometric leg strengthening. Wall sits look simply, but medically, they're one of the most joint-safe ways to build lower body strength. What wall sits do for your body. During a wall sit, the muscles in the thighs, hips, and core contract without the joints moving. This is called isometric loading, and physical therapists often use it for people with knee pain or early arthritis. Wall sits strengthen quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, deep knee stabilizer muscles, core muscles that support the lower back. This matters because these are the same muscles responsible for standing, walking, rising from chairs, and stabilizing your knees. A study in the European Journal of Applied Physiology found that adults over 60 who performed wall sits 3 times a week significantly improved. Leg strength, 31% improvement. Balance, 23% improvement. All in just 8 weeks. How to perform wall sits correctly. Stand with your back against a wall and your feet about shoulder width apart. Walk your feet forward about 2 feet. Slide down the wall until your knees reach either 45 degrees or 90 degrees, depending on your comfort. Keep your knees directly above your ankles, not past your toes. Press your lower back gently into the wall. Avoid arching. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply. Deep breathing is important. Slow, controlled breathing increases oxygen flow and helps you hold the position longer. How to progress safely. Add 5 to 10 seconds per week until you reach a 60-second hold. For an advanced option, lift one heel for 5 seconds, then switch. When to perform. Morning tends to work best because muscles are rested and adherence is higher. Now that you've activated the big muscles in your legs, let's move on to a movement that trains real-world function. Movement number 2: step UPS, functional strength training. Step-ups are a gold standard in physical therapy clinics worldwide. They mimic essential daily activities: climbing stairs, stepping onto curbs, getting in and out of cars, transitioning from sitting to standing. What makes them especially useful is that they work one leg at a time, which addresses imbalances, a common cause of knee, hip, and lower back discomfort. Why step UPS are so effective? A large study from the University of Sydney observed over 400 older adults. Those who could perform 15 controlled step-ups had a significantly lower risk of mobility issues 5 years later. Step-ups strengthen quadriceps, glutes, hamstring muscles, hip stabilizers, ankle stability muscles. This combination improves not only strength, but also coordination and balance. How to perform step UPS safely. Use a step platform, stair, or sturdy box about 6 to 8 inches high. Stand tall with your feet hip width apart. Place your right foot fully onto the step, heel included. Push through your right heel to lift your body up. Avoid using your back leg to push off. Stand fully upright on the step. Lower yourself slowly. Count to 3 on the descent. Perform 10 repetitions per leg. Controlled lowering, the eccentric phase, provides the most strength-building benefit. Progressing safely. Increase height gradually by 1 to 2 inches as it becomes easier. Maintain strict knee alignment. The knee should track in line with the second toe. Avoid speed. Fast step-ups reduce their effectiveness. Frequency. Do step-ups every other day, giving your muscles time to recover. This brings us to the most important movement, one that orthopedic specialists actively prescribe for balance, stability, joint health, and even cognitive function. Movement number 1, single leg stands, balance, and neuromuscular training. Single leg stands may look easy, but they are clinically proven to improve multiple systems at once. Strength, balance, coordination, joint stability, vestibular function, proprioception, reaction time. Medical research considers balancing training a key factor in reducing fall risk, the leading cause of injury in adults over 65. Why single leg stands matter. A widely referenced study published in the British Medical Journal followed older adults for a decade. The ability or inability to balance on one leg for 10 seconds strongly correlated with long-term health outcomes. When you stand on one leg, your body activates deep ankle stabilizers, knee supporting muscles, hip stabilizers, core muscles, neurological balance pathways. This improves the body's ability to quickly react to slips, uneven surfaces, or tripping hazards. How to perform single leg stands. Stand next to a stable chair or counter. Lift one foot slightly, height doesn't matter. Keep your supporting leg slightly bent. Focus your eyes on a still point in front of you. Hold for 30 seconds per leg. How to progress. Once 30 seconds feels comfortable, close your eyes. This challenges your inner ear balance system. Move your lifted leg slowly forward and back. Turn your head left and right while balancing. Excellent for vestibular training. Stand on a softer surface like a towel or carpet. Physical therapists often use these progressions even with older adults recovering from injuries. Timing matters. Doing single leg stands 3 times daily leads to faster improvements. Morning activates your balance system for the day. Afternoon combats muscle fatigue. Evening reduces fall risk during nighttime bathroom trips. Why does 3-movement routine works? These exercises are arranged in a medically strategic order. Number 1. Wall sits warm up and activate major lower body muscles. Number 2. Step UPS train functional patterns used in everyday movement. Number 3. Single leg stands integrate strength with balance and neuromuscular control. Together, they create a balanced, clinically effective routine that usually takes about 12 to 15 minutes. What results you can expect? Based on physical therapy case studies and published research, adults over 60 who perform these 3 movements consistently report easier stair climbing, improved standing endurance, less knee discomfort, better balance and fewer stumbles, increased walking confidence, greater independence in daily activities. Many older adults notice changes in as little as 2 weeks, with meaningful improvements by week 6. Final message. As a doctor or health professional would say, consistency beats intensity every time. You don't need perfection. You just need to begin gently, safely, and at your own pace. So now I'd love to hear from you. Which daily activity has become more challenging? Stairs, getting up from chairs, or maintaining balance? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else to start their own journey. If you find this video helpful, remember to like, subscribe, and share it so more people can benefit from these simple and powerful movements.